It looks like there's an interest in Josh Windass from 2 American clubs now. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope you are all doing well and I hope everyone is good and it's the weekend. This video is going up a bit late, going up about 8 o'clock. There is no live stream tonight. I'll be honest with you, I'm just not feeling it tonight. I'm pretty shattered at the minute and it's been a very busy week for me. So I've decided to take the opportunity to just have a bit of a night off and try and just, you know, chill a little bit this evening. I've been busy this week. Been a busy week. So apologies that there's no live stream tonight. There should be a debrief on Monday though. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciated. Liking up the algorithm, sharing, gets in front of people's faces, and subscribe and let me know like channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So it seems like that you're looking at people who could be going soon, and like this is the thing you got, right? Is there's a lot of players who are out of contract who can now start doing pre-contract talks with other clubs. One of them who've been very much subject to this, most of this window, has been a certain Josh Windass. Apparently there are 2 MLS clubs interested in signing him. He can sign pre-contract for now. Now here's the thing with it. I said it earlier, if he can sign a new deal, then brilliant, fantastic, I'm all for it. But Danny Rule has said Owls will talk with commence with short contracted players other side of January. So it's like back end of January, February time. So it's one of those things, if they want to get their deals done now, they can do. Because we're not going to start that talk yet. It depends how long they're going to wait. Because you got to remember, these pre-contract things, they can happen after January. They can just start going, look, this is the offer I've been offered by my club. I'm not wanting to take it. The offer that you offered, that's still on the table for me to do X, Y, and Z. And it's one of those things where you wouldn't begrudge someone like Windass going to MLS or going to South America. He's done well for us. He's been a good servant. He's helped to get from the playoffs, like I said in previous videos. And it's one of those things that I like the idea that there could be the option of us keeping him. But also, I do understand that you're going to see probably next season a proper turnaround of players and who can go out and see an actual Danny Rule team being put together. That's the thing for me. It'll be seeing a proper Danny Rule team put together and how many players who have been there for a long time stay. You got the likes of Cam Dawson is up in the summer. You got Barry Bannon, Liam Palmer, Josh Windass. I think Volks is out of contract. I could be wrong, but there is a lot of players who contract to us that are up. And this was the issue we had when we had, I think it was last season, where we had this season, where we had so many players out of contract, we lost the load, so we were playing catch up. But the thing is, if we're going to do this, where Danny has a plan, and you want to see him get the right players in, Chansiri got to let him build early in the summer. And it's all right, I'm talking about summer now, and we still don't know what league we're in, but you've got to let him build early, whatever league we're in, to get things going. Now, for right here and that now, I'd like to see us get some players sorted, but you're like, that's the thing. They are concentrating on getting new players in, not contracts. And I understand that players are going to be a little bit frustrated about the deals they're wanting to do and get done and dusted, so they know their futures are settled. And I think that's the hard part. In a January transfer window, when you've got so many players out of contract as well, they'll be looking at who the club is bringing in and maybe going, is that my position under threat? Is that kind of thing? Because you look at the players we've got in so far, they're both loans. We tried to get a permanent deal in with Coventry, gone to Charlton. Are we looking at someone else as a permanent for that midfield? Who knows? It's going to be interesting to see when they do with the players who are out of contract. So, because out of interest, I will tell you who's out of contract, because I think it's one of those things that's good to have a look at and know who's out, because it gives you an idea with what positions we're going to need to be looking at. And this is the thing. there's a lot. Again, we said last season on the Talking Wednesday that we will be having to do another one of these situations where we're looking at new players. So Michael Whitway is apparently out. Johnson, we know, will be out. Reece James will be out. I don't know about Bambo. I think Wilkes has got another year. I think Masaba got another year. You've got Barry Bannon, Liam Palmer. We know Lee Gregory's going to Mansfield by the looks of it. Dominic Iorfa is out of contract, so that's a centre back. Will Vokes is out. That's a defensive mid. You've got Joe Byers out, who's another centre mid. You've got Cam Dawson, who's a goalkeeper, and you've got Windass. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, roughly, first teamers who are going to be out of contract. So that's a lot of players we need to start figuring out. Oh, I've forgotten Bernard. Bernard is out of contract in the summer as well, because he's only signed a short 1-year term. And that's one of the ones you want to look at and go, hey, that's one you would like to keep. Momo Diaby, there's an option that we could sign him as a permanent. We'll see. But Brennan's out, which I think Brennan's going, but Bernard is out as well. So there's a lot of players who are going to be out of contract. And it's how you're going to be able to replace them. And a couple of them are centre-backs as well. And defensive positions. So, and midfielder position, which we don't have many in those two departments. They're two departments we are seriously lacking. But I'd be interested to see what happens with it. Like I said, a lot of clubs, players can start talking to clubs outside of the UK and start signing pre-contract deals. It'll be interesting to see if any of them do them early, because they're like, look, we don't know what's going on. You said it can happen after the thing. I'd like to get my situation sorted now. You might have a couple of them who are like, I'll wait until the end of the season and then I'll sort it. Because they've got offered now. Surely they'll still have offers in the summer, you would think. So it's one of the ones you look at it, you say you're having a look at this January window, what to strengthen now, the here and now, but you're probably having a little eye on the summer to know where to strengthen. But that all depends on what league we're in as well. Championship should be easier to do. I won't lie, but I'll be interested to see when they do with the pre-contract, who gets one. I kind of hope that like Palmer, Windass, and Bannon all get like 1-year extensions, maybe a 2-year on Windass. I think Iorfa should get another extension as well. I like that he looked good when he went before that injury. He was starting to look like the Iorfa is old. So it all depends what's in Daniel's plans. So it can be an interesting time at Wenton in the summer with how many players we've got out of contract. But the here and now, they can start talking now. And as we said, Windass has had interest from South America and now North America as well, with 2 MLS clubs looking at him. Like going on holiday, the big country music fan. I can see the appeal for him.